Dictation number 2. Ready, start. Secondly, if you compare the percentage of students going in for higher education in science and arts, you will observe that the percentage of those who are going in for science is still not as much as has been recommended by the Education Commission, and I entirely agree with the recommendations of the Commission in this regard. Therefore, there is a great deal of need for proper planning of higher education, and I hope that the Planning Commission will be taking up the matter in consultation with the Ministry of Education, the UGC, the state governments, and that this would depend on the tempo of economic development and change. Sir, looking at the clock, I am a little worried, but I would, if I may, take another 10 minutes to explain what the government is attempting to do in the field of primary education, which has been emphasized so much by many honorable members, and in my opinion, quite rightly, the focus was on the removal of illiteracy and giving primary education a new direction. Sir, the main point which we should all remember is that the present appalling figure of illiteracy has risen because we were unable to enroll all children in the age group of 6-11 in the primary schools, and even where we did succeed in enrolling them, they dropped off from schools. Unusually, after 1 year, if this had not been happening continuously over a large number of years, the present figure of illiteracy would not have been as high as it is today. If we make an analysis of those who are not yet going today to the elementary schools in the age group of 6-11 years, we will find that the greatest shortfall is among girls, among the scheduled castes, among the scheduled tribes, as the two honorable members quite rightly pointed out, among those who want their children to add to the family income. Therefore, we have to provide for 110% enrollment because that seems to be the objective, because there would always be in villages people who do not remember their ages. There would be some a little below, a few would continue after that age, and then there would be shortfalls occasionally. And if I may say so, our statistics given by village schools are not exactly as accurate as the figures given by a computer. Therefore, we must plan for 110% enrollment in the schools in the villages. Now, this involves a new strategy. We have to take into account all the suggestions that have been made. For example, Shri Menon said that the timing of certain schools must be changed. We should also think in terms of providing part-time education where it is impossible to provide whole-time education. A flexible approach is needed. Then we must utilize the resources locally available in a village. For example, there are many retired persons who are interested to teach. Stop.